Alright guys, this is how I went from noob to pro in Roblox Scam Center. I'm going to show you guys exactly how you can get it done and make an epic Scam Center of your dreams, guys. Alrighty guys, today we are going from this noob little baby playtime Scam Center to making the ultimate Scam Center. Like, check this guy out. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Epic Scam Center. 300,000 scammed. That's crazy. So we're going to go, let's go ahead and sell this stuff. And we're going to get 2 more basic dialers, guys. So, you know, we're starting small, but I promise you, we're going to get there. We're going to be the biggest, bestest scammers in the server, guys. At least I hope so. So, now we've got our scammers, and we've got some of our early guys going. You know, I put the little newbie scammers over here because, you know, they're just like a bunch of bozos. But that's okay, you know, because, you know, they're so, like, they're gonna scam me so much money, guys. Oh, we're gonna build the most epic call center of all time. Alrighty, guys, so we will be back once we've got a little bit more going on here. Alright guys, so as you can see, we've been making some progress here. You know, we got these like normal scammers here. We're going to probably need to get rid of them to make way for our email scammers, which we have, as you can see, are working hard and tirelessly to make us all the money from your grandma's credit card. So we're working hard, guys. And then over here we got our super scammers. Look at these guys, just kicking back, relaxed, feet up on the chair. They don't even got a care in the world, baby. They're just making me all the money. Yeah, you like that scam center? Check it out. We got these phone guys, you know, doing the regular business over here. But these guys, they're a bunch of noobs. I think we're gonna have to get rid of them so we can buy some proper scammers, so those scammers can make us the real big bucks, baby. So we're gonna go back once we collect our credit cards here, you know, selling all your grandma's credit card information. Let's go ahead and get another super scammer, set them right up next to our other, how many do we have? It looks like 7, yeah, 7 scammers. So this is our 8th super scammer. Look at this guy, he's just chilling. We're gonna name him Josh. Josh, how are you doing over here, buddy? Working hard to make me that bread. Alright, let's go ahead and collect. Let's collect. You know, I think we're gonna have to get rid of these guys though, because I gotta say, you know, they're putting in some effort, they're earning me some money, but at the end of the day, you know, we're all about the big bucks over here on Skibbox, baby, so we're gonna try to get it and maximize our profits, because it's basically, you know, just the goal of the game, right? You know, we gotta make as much money as possible. It looks like this guy over here is still going absolutely bonkers. I don't believe what I'm looking at. I think these are scammer gods, so this must be like a real rebirth here. Check this out, guys. Wonder how much money they're even making. It just goes up. It's so crazy. Look at that, 2 million scammed. Oh, man. So let's go ahead and sell these cards. Got 3,000 here, and let's go ahead and grab a super scammer. And let's go with we'll throw in another pro dialer or 2 for, you know, just for now, I think, you know, because they can still earn, but, like, you know, they're gonna be on the chopping block next, guys. You know, their time's limited, but, you know, for now they're useful. They have their uses. So we'll be back and we'll see what else we can get up to and what kind of scammers we can hire to steal your mom's credit card information. So let's check it out. Let's see where we end up going here, guys. All right. Alright guys, so as you can see, you know, we made a little bit of progress on this here scam center. We got our lazy IRS agents from the tax agency, guys. They're taxing your grandma's credit card. So we have, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys. As you can see, we sort of have our email guys in the back doing some work, and we got our super scammers over here again, feet up, just absolutely chilling. But check it out, guys. Now we're gonna put down the hacker. This hacker is gonna make us crazy money, and as you can see, guys, we're actually top of the server right now because we have the craziest hack center. We're at 50,000. We're gonna keep going, but let's go ahead and see how much we can get in the single haul. Oh my gosh, look at all these influencers, guys. Collect. I'm taking all this money, dude, all this bread, scamming everybody in the world, guys, because we're building up the craziest scam center. Have you guys ever been scammed IRL? I certainly hope not. I love your videos. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and sell all of this. Let's see what we got here. All right, $50,000. All right, does that get us? Oh, it gets us another hacker, guys. Here comes another hacker. Let's put him down right here. Now we got another one. He's gonna hack and hack and hack. So we will be, of course, as once again, right back. And we'll see how many hackers we can develop, guys, in the next span of time here. But you already know that we're building up the craziest scam center because, you know, we're trying to steal all the money. Now, when you're scamming someone, you know, you want to come up with a good idea, guys. You want to say something along the lines of, "Hey, we noticed that your credit card was used trying to buy a bajillion Robux." And they're going to be like, "Well, that didn't happen." And I'm going to say, "Send me your credit card number just so I can check it." They send the credit card number, guys, and I make a bajillion money off the Robux. However, you do not want to do that IRL, guys. Don't do that in real life because you don't want to steal anybody's money because that's not cool. It'll make people very sad. So if you are going to scam, be sure to only do it in Roblox where you can make all the money scamming all of the Roblox grandmas. All right, 60,000, guys. We're gonna get another hacker. Let's put this hacker in. He's gonna start typing like, you know, he's doing all the hacking and stuff. I wonder, iron cards. Okay, let's see how much. 5,000 immediately. Wow, that was pretty impressive. So, yeah, I think for the moment, the strategy appears to be the influencers because, as you guys notice, we're kind of running low on space. And as you can see, these IRS guys, they take up a lot of space, you know? But for the amount of space that the influencers take up, I think it's a little more efficient. Oh my gosh, somebody just joined with red. Oh my goodness, look at all these god hackers with the red hacking. That is crazy work. Look at this. Oh my gosh, what is going on? They're hacking for sure. They're hacking for real. But let's go ahead and see where we can get, guys, when we get back in here into our hacking center. Alrighty, guys, so this is how our progress is looking so far. So we got a couple of 0101 hackers. We got a bunch of like regular hackers. We got our influencers over here. And now we have our bad crypto bros. So we're finally starting to make some money here, guys. And I think we'll be able to turn this into like a crypto slash like hacker room. Before we eventually, of course, you know, really start hitting the big bucks. Oh, wait, excuse me. And then, of course, getting that rebirth. So let's see here. How much can we get? 870,000. You know, that's not bad. Yeah, we'll buy 2 crypto bros. Let's throw these over here. Try to get it like nice and symmetrical because that's how I like my hacker center to look, or scammer center to look. All right, look at these guys. They got like the, oh, he's got the phone, he's got the chain, he's got the hat. Look at my crypto bros, guys. They got their swaggin'. What are they calling on? Is that an iPad? They got the iPad up to the ear and stuff. All my influencers are going crazy. They're making all the TikTokies and YouTube shorts for you guys to enjoy while, you know, making money for my scam center here. So these hackers, they're going crazy. They're typing away. Got a bunch of keyboard warriors over here, you know, going crazy. I'm sure you guys can hear me, like, tapping the absolute crap out of my E key there. So let's go ahead and get, we got 50101 hackers. Let's go ahead and throw these guys right over in this here corner. And yeah, excuse me, I'm going to have to ask these, we're going to have to start getting rid of some of these influencers, guys, because we have more money to make. So let's go ahead and put our hackers here. There we go. Excuse me, there we go. Let's get these guys out. And let's put our another guy right here. Very nice. Okay. So now let's go ahead and sell and get another. I want to grab another 0101 hacker just because I do want it to look kind of like aesthetic, you know? You want it to look nice. Especially, you know, when you're stealing all the money that you possibly can through email scams and hacking. So, of course, you know, naturally, you know, we got to make sure that we're as efficient as possible, guys. So these influencers are sadly going to have to go. We're going to sell a bunch of them, but we're going to get a bunch of money in return. So let's go ahead and get our next guy right here placed down. I think we did unfortunately sell Josh, for those of you that were interested. He did unfortunately have to go to make way for, you know, bigger and better things. Bigger and better things being a lot more money. But as you can see, guys, we're currently at 173,000, so it's looking pretty good so far. so let's go ahead and collect all the stuff that we can from these here hackers. So let's go. Running through, getting the hacker money, baby. And then we can go over here and get our 0101 hackers because they're typing away. They're saying, give me all your Robux. And then, of course, our crypto bros who, above all else, love their Bitcoins and Dogecoins and whatever it is the crypto bros are doing nowadays. 2 million? I didn't even think it was that much. Okay, so let's go ahead and get like the regular crypto bros. Then we don't even need the bad crypto bros. Well, actually, I lied. I'll buy one more. Just so we can complete the set over here. But let's go ahead and... What is this new crypto? Oh my gosh. Look at that, guys. Our crypto bro. Oh, he's going to make us so rich. Alright. Here we go. Okay, because we're starting to get the millions now, guys. You can see our money is going up. We're scamming so much right now. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go ahead and fast forward, though. See where our progress takes us next. Alright, guys. So we've made some progress, as you can see here. We've got some course scammers, we got some millionaires, we got some crypto bros, and we just look at these money piles, guys. I think we're going to be able to get our first scammer god here in a second, but first let's find out just how much money these guys are going to earn us. So let's go ahead and run through here, just collect the last bits I can get from my hackers, who eventually I think are going to have to go because at this point we're just making too much. We got 12 million, guys, so we're going to buy 2 more millionaires, and I think it's time for these guys to start going. Because they're just making us too much dough. We just, we gotta make adjustments as needed, right, guys? So check it out. Here we go. Here goes our scammer gods. Well, it's not a scammer god. This is like the big money pile. I love the money pile looking guy. Alright, so let's go ahead and get through here. Let's see how much money we can get here. And you can hear the music that's playing too when you walk past them. Just because they're rolling around in the money pile, guys. This guy is like us right now with this here scam center. And as you can see, guys, this is how it goes when you go from noob to pro. I mean, we're just, we're working our hardest and we're trying our best to get just all the money in the world. So let's go ahead and 14 million. Wow. Okay, well... okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy a couple more. I want to be able to get like the 27 million in a single turn. I think we can do it. Well, let's see what happens here. So we got some room here? No, we got to get rid of another one of these guys. Sorry guys, sorry. Yeah, you gotta go. We're making too much money now. Holy cow, just the money piles are just coming on in. Look at this thing go, guys. We got the deck of the crypto scammers. We got the 0101 hacker scammers. We're collecting cha-ching, cha-ching, getting all that money. Our course scammers, for the, running the how to get rich quick courses, Alright, I think we can get one here pretty soon, guys. Alright, let's just keep collecting. Hey, how's it going over here, Tony? You gonna make me the big bucks? Making the big bucks from the scam center, baby? That's because that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Look at all the cards that we're getting in our inventory, guys. This is absolutely insane. Alright. Sell these guys, bad crypto, bro. And we can almost get the scammer god, guys. Getting the scammer god. It's gonna make us all the money in the world. We're gonna put him up. It's gonna be so cool. Well, we also have to get like the one just below him. I forget what it was called. We'll go back and check it out real quick. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what we got here. So we got that. Let's go over here. Okay, we got 40 million. We can buy our very first scammer god and our 1x, 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 1x. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so funny. Okay, let's do this. So, how big is the scammer god? Okay, it's actually not that big. So let's go ahead and that guy. All these hackers, they've served us very well. They helped us, make a lot of money really quick. But, they gotta go. They gotta make way for the scammer god. Alright, here we go. Look at him go, guys. Holy cow, 10,000 storage. We're gonna put this guy in the far corner. Look Look at his arms go. This is so funny. Alright, give us all the money, baby. Making all the bread. This is how we do it, guys. This is how you get your scam empire up in Roblox, baby. Alright, we got all the cards. Look at all these money cards that we're getting, guys. Making all this dough. Let's go ahead and sell. We're going to be able to buy another scammer god here in just a second, guys. We're having our scammer gods going absolutely monkey mode in here, making us all the scammer money. With all the best like scams, you know, the Nigerian prince scams, the multi-layer marketing, you know, whatever, drop shipping, whatever it is the kids are doing these days. Alrighty, here comes our next scammer god, guys. We got him! We got our second scammer god. Where are we gonna put him? I think, you know, maybe... Hear me out. Like, these guys are putting in work, but, you know, when there's a scammer god online, I think we just have to do it. Look at them go, guys. Holy cow. They're going so fast, they're making us the money. So, this is how I went from noob to pro, guys, in Scammer Center, guys. So let me know if you liked the video. As always, I appreciate the views, and I will see you guys in the next Skidblocks video.
Bye!